Look at these lower lats. He did not have that when he came in. Come on, let's go, come on.
I know I'm only 22, but I feel like I could die for this. I'm not even...
If my 22-year-old self right here was standing here talking to me now today, what would he say? Back today, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna train back. I'm with the biggest man on the planet. Like, he is, you know, he's Mr. Olympia. And he's gonna show me how to actually train my back. I think I learned how to train my back like 6 months ago. So I've been training for like 6 years. The last 6 months were the actual back training parts.
Yeah.
So everything is overdeveloped, and then my back is non-existent.
Not after today, bro. Yeah, so when you come in here, the first couple of sets is just trying to find that mind muscle connection and just squeeze, hold, perfect form. Just all you're trying to do is, like I said, get that mind muscle connection, and then we'll go up in the weight.
Yeah, just feeling it. This is what I have trouble doing. Just feeling it.
感じるよ、スポンジボブ。俺は本当に感じるよ。
Just make sure that you're driving the elbows down. Chest ball, perfect. I'm like tapping or touching the area I want you to contract, because that outside stimulus of me touching right here will actually help that mind muscle connection. Sometimes I tell like my training partner, hey, touch me right here where I'm, you know, where I'm trying to train. Yeah. Like just poke it, like keep tapping me there.
You're kind of like sending signals for
it
your
is.
brain, yeah.
Exactly. All right, let's get a good set here. Perfect. Yo, check this out. Come here. Yeah. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, good. Nice. You did 3 sets and I can already tell that your lats are fired up. Look at that. Bring your chest up. Yeah, there you go, right there. Yeah, like that. I mean, I can already tell that you're connected with your lats.
I have the width, but I don't have the fullness. When I do my back double, it's nothing.
We're gonna get there today, bro. This is a full back day, man. This isn't just a little lat workout.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Nice.
Look at how wide he is already. 3 sets and he's already 3 inches wider on the side.
Oh yeah.
Come on. Nice. Look at that connection, man. Dang, those lower lats. Pumped. Rock hard. Let's go. Come on. Look at these lower lats. He did not have that when he came in. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Every rep. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Again. Hold on. Good. Good. Oh, fuck. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
On purpose.
Whoa. So how fast can you grow? I don't know. Every set, apparently. That's insane. I'm trying to push my chest into this pad, like lift my chest through the pad like this and drive, I don't want to say down too much, just not up. So you're gonna notice you see it here, but really we're thinking about this area low, right in here. It's that Christmas tree. Feel how hard it is and how pumped it is. Nice. There goes the elbows. Nice. Drive them low. Chest up, chest up, chest up. Through the pad, drive your elbows low. Oh.
I feel uncomfortable for a long time.
You look like you just got out of the pool.
3, 4, 9, 10, 12. Nice.
Whoa. Come on, one at a time. Oh, come on, bro. Nothing. Nothing. Let's go. Come on. Yeah. Everybody wants to be an IFBB pro. Everybody wants to be an Olympian. He's putting in the work. 22 years old, bro. Bright future.
Thank you. What makes you say that though? I asked the same thing to Gregor.
Well, I'll tell you this. You got potential, but potential doesn't mean anything unless you seek it to the fullest. I don't know you other than what I've gotten to know you over the last couple weeks, but I have this feeling from the conversations we've had and seeing you work in here every day that you want it really badly. Now, there's a lot of people that really want it. And you have a great build at 22, you're huge, you've got round muscles. Like I said, a lot of great potential that you have. Getting to that next level of pro status, becoming an IFBB pro, you know, that's gonna take a lot of heart. Yeah. That's gonna take a lot of discipline, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of suffer, a lot of grind, man. So can you get into the shape and conditioning that you need to become a pro? Well, that's to be determined. I think that you can, but I also think that anybody can do it, but not everybody's willing to do it.
Yeah.
Great genetics, you have a great build, I think you have great work ethic, I think you have a burning desire inside of you to be as great as you possibly can be, but when it comes down to it, to get ready for the show, that's when it really matters.
That's the true test.
The true test is when you commit, you say, I'm gonna do the show, I wanna turn pro, and following through, and doing everything that you can to bring your best, because there's levels to this, man. There's a lot of great potential out there. There's a lot of great people that have potential that have shown it. Even though there's a lot of days we weren't training together, just your energy alone in here creates a great atmosphere for people like me.
I feel like I found my people, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
And he's like the leader of the clan.
Let's go. Iron sharpens iron, baby.
Nice. Nice. Easy. Easy. Easy.
Whoa! Let's go! Come on! Come on, champ! IFBB pro! Come on! Let's go! What's it gonna take? Come on, what's it gonna come on! What's it gonna come on! Every rep! Come on! This is the one! Yeah! Again! Yeah! Come on! That's all lat. Little trap at the top is fine. Big stretch for lat, contract it down. Elbow back. Perfect. Perfect.
It's like my muscle just fucking spawned in. So it's been missing for a year, and now it showed up.
Your lats are huge now. From what it looked like when you first walked in to now, you are swole.
Oh, I'm gonna sit down.
All right, we'll do one more set here. That was kind of like a warm up. Even though you got all the sweat, that was a warm up, and then now we do the working set.
Okay.
Yeah, your lats are gonna be sore for a couple days probably. A little tip that I like to think about doing this exercise. I like to think about pulling with one hand and pushing with the other while keeping my chest up like this, like that. So it looked like you were connecting really well, so I didn't feel like I needed to tell you. But then halfway through that set, I wanted to tell you like this or like that.
Yeah.
How I like to train back. I like to think about starting low, as in like the lower lats, and working up the back.
Yeah.
Most people can connect with their traps a lot easier than they can their lats.
Yeah.
Most people need lat work more than they need trap work. Part of being connected to a muscle is generally you're stronger in that muscle. So if we start off with traps, we're gonna engage our traps, our rear delts, our biceps,
I get it.
and then we can't really engage our lats as easy.
Yeah.
So I like to start kind of with the lats and lower in the back and work our way up. So now that our lower lats and lower back's fired up, we can work the top part.
Easy.
The elbows around like that. Trying to engage your traps first. Big stretch, hard contraction. Come on, bro. Squeeze, pinch, pinch. Yeah, pinch. Good.
I'm only 22, and I know I sacrificed. I won't even call it sacrifice. I spent most of my life alone. You know, I grew up alone.
Yeah.
I didn't have much family in the beginning, or friends. So I was always isolated. At like 16 years old, I was living alone. I always felt different. I always felt out of place. I always felt like I was less, like I was a lesser human, if that makes sense. You know.
Nah.
But that feeling made me want more, and it's what led me to this point. You know, like the drive, the motivation.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a loser.
We grew up in different circumstances, but that feeling that you felt and everything that you're saying is exactly the same things I said and felt. About I thought I'd be a loser, or I would make it big, or I felt isolated and alone. And yeah, we've had our own challenging upbringing, you know.
Yeah.
But that's why I could tell. You just could tell the energy. I'm like, I see a lot of myself in you.
Yeah.
So when you said that you found your people,
Yeah,
I think you have.
Like the fact that he gets what I'm saying.
100%.
Most people don't understand, but we have similar parts, if that makes sense. So
Yep.
he knows, like I don't even need to say it.
Yeah.
He knows what I'm feeling and he knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. And that's why I believe. If you can follow through, I believe. Perfect. Come on. Look at that.
So even for the videos and for like just the content, I genuinely love that he gets what I'm saying. Most people don't get what I'm saying. That's why I don't have many friends.
Well, you got some more here.
Yeah.
You have to move to Tampa Bay.
I do, I'm aiming for it. Then we get big. I want to get huge, there's no limit to me in my head, you know? Like, I know I'm only 22, but I feel like I could die for this. I'm not even, it's all I want. Like, it's all I see.
It's crazy.
Every minute of my life revolves around this. I'm always thinking about my next meal. I sound like a meathead, but it's the only thing that gives me purpose, and drive is the only thing that makes me happy, you know? So why not chase it? When I see other people just wasting time sitting around, I don't know, like watching soccer, football, basketball, I can't enjoy those things. I'm not that type of person. I struggle to enjoy stuff. That's not bodybuilding. It's strange because I'm young, you know? I should be living life. I don't know.
I don't think you sound like a meathead. I think you sound like me when I was 22. I'm serious. I literally can resonate with everything you're saying. Again, I don't want to pretend like, oh, I had the same upbringing in life that you did. I don't know everything that you've been through. I only know what I've been through. But everything that you're saying today, I'm just like, man, I don't know if I've ever heard too many people or maybe anybody say these similar things that I felt. Because I don't really talk about my upbringing too much. I like to shine a good light on the people in my life, and I don't really like to talk too much about, like, because anytime I've ever like wanted to talk about my challenging times, I always felt like, don't say that, because then you're just like pitying yourself, and people are gonna be like, oh, Derek's just poor me. So I've always just tried to stay positive and put out a positive message. So not too many people know some of the things, you know, that I went through when I was 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, like around your age, dude, for real, straight up 22 years old. I mean, that was a challenging time in my life, man. That's when I first started bodybuilding. I did my first competition at 22. And like I said, dude, like, again, I don't know your story through and through. I would love to get to know you and more about it. But the things that you're saying, I'm just sitting here smiling, because if I had to guess, in your head, you still question, can I make this dream a reality.
Yeah.
But I'm smiling because I believe that you can. Because I've been there and I seen that drive. I feel that drive that you have is what I had, or so I think. And if it's the same thing and you're willing to commit fully to it, I know what can happen.
Yeah.
And I believe that you're doing everything right now to position yourself to be your best, to have a successful career in bodybuilding and doing what you love. And so I just sit here kind of smiling thinking, this guy's gonna do it. This guy's gonna do it. And I'm so excited to watch your journey. But also, I think everybody likes an underdog story of somebody who went through hardships and felt isolated, felt alone, felt like they were gonna be a loser or they were gonna make it big. And then they went and committed themselves. They sacrificed the fun times in their life. They said, screw the normal life. I'm gonna go for something that's bigger and I'm gonna dedicate myself to it and give up everything else that seems to be fun and enjoyable and comfortable. I'm not gonna be lazy. I'm gonna go the extra mile. Whether it works out or not, I'm gonna go for it. And I just sit here and like, it's inspiring to me. It reminds me of myself. I keep saying it, but it reminds me of myself. And I think that's good. I think we all need that. I think you having someone like me or Matt that you can look up to and say, wow, like they are where I want to be. But also for me, seeing someone like you reminds me where I started.
Yeah.
And you can't forget that. That's one thing I'll tell you now is that not if, but when you make it to wherever it is that you want to go in this career, in this life, in this world, don't forget where you came from. Because that drive and that burning desire for you to be successful and be committed and go all in, you need to stay in touch with that.
Yeah.
And so having you here saying these things reminds me, I didn't just get this far to come this far.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm very proud and I'm blessed to have everything that has come my way this far, the good, the bad, the indifferent. But what would I say to myself if my 22-year-old self right here is standing here talking to me now today, what would he say? Well, there's a lot he would say. I probably shouldn't say it on camera, but, but I'm just saying, like, he would expect that I continue raising my standards and I don't get content, I don't get complacent.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's great that you've come this far, but you got more.
Yeah, you're not done.
You're not done. You got a lot more, and don't you forget it, and don't you get distracted by anything. Remain steadfast in what you believed in the beginning. Just because you've had success and just because this, that, or the other, stay right here, stay locked in.
Yeah.
Hey, why are we talking, by the way? What the heck, bro?
Let's move. We got lost.
You know what my younger self would tell me? Shut up and get to work. Let's go.
Easy. Like.
Last set of the day. Come on. Finish strong. There it is. There it is. Come on. Come on, one at a time. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Me too. Two. One more. Yeah. That's awesome.
That was today's video. I'm blessed to be here with Derek. He's a very nice guy, very humble, you know.
Why are you lying to all your subscribers?
It's crazy to me, look, this is unbelievable to me, so I'm very grateful. Like, I hope it shows.
Good energy, man. We both got better today. Appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys in the next one. If you want to support me, I'm sponsored by Young Galen Dragon Pharma. Called Anomaly, run it up so you can fund my trip in America. Comment Derek if you made it this far. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye.